Grouping is one of the coolest features of the Ape Labs ecosystem, and grouping basically gives you DMX level control from a remote control or a smartphone app. It allows you to control up to 4 groups at one time, but what happens if you need more than that? Well, that's when it's time to either pair your remote or pair the lamps within the Ape Labs CONNECT. But how do you do that, and when or why would you need to do that? We're gonna dive into all of that in this video, and we're gonna do it right now. How you doing, everybody? Justin Schwartz here on behalf of Ape Labs, and yes, today we are going to teach you how to pair your remote or your CONNECT so that way you can control more than 4 groups of lights at the same time. Before we dive into that, make sure you're checking out Ape Labs at apelabs.com. Consider subscribing to our page here. We would love to see you back here again. And if you have any questions, comments, please make sure you drop them down below. We're always happy to help. Now, let's get back into how to pair your remote or your CONNECT, and also why. The first thing you need to understand is, again, Ape Labs allows for grouping, which basically means that you can control 4 separate groups of lights at the same time from one remote or the smartphone app through the CONNECT or the remote here. But there are going to be situations where you may need or you may want more than those 4 groups. We're going to give you a couple of examples of why you may want to do this. Example number 1 is, let's say you're working at a catering hall and there's multiple events going on and everyone in the building is using Ape Labs lights. Well, at event 1, they're going to make changes with their remote, and guess what? It could actually affect your lights at event 2. We want to make sure that doesn't happen, so what you do is you pair the remote, you pair the CONNECT, and you assign the lights to the specific device that you're using to control it, and now no one will have access other than you and that specific controller or remote. Another example is, let's say you have a very specific or a great design that you want to create, and you just simply want to use more than 4 groups or need more than 4 groups of control. That's another situation where you're going to want to pair the remote or your CONNECT. But how do you do it? So we're going to get to that right now. It's really very simple, and we're going to pair up these 2 lights here with 2 remotes first, and then we'll show you how to do it on the CONNECT. So first step is very simply put the light into program mode by holding down the on-off button till it flashes blue and white. Right now we got that going on. You're going to hold down this star button here. You're going to pull out the battery. You're going to put it back in, and then you'll see that the groups 1 and 4 will start to flash, and that means it's ready to put the pairing action in motion. If you hit the left increment, it'll flash red, which turns pairing off. If you hit the right increment here, it will flash green, which turns pairing on. Now, this remote will only control this light. Okay? At that point, you just hit the on-off button again. Now it's paired. You'll see here, I'm turning it on and off, very simply, with this remote. But let's see, I'm in group 2, right? Now if I go with this remote, it should not be able to control this light. Look, I'm hitting the blackout here and nothing's happening. Why? Because it's paired to this remote, and now no other remote or CONNECT will be able to affect this light. So it's essentially locked and now paired to this remote. Okay, so step 2 is, let's show you another one and show this in real motion. I got blue and white going again. We're going to pair this to the second remote here by doing the same thing. We're going to hold down the star. We're going to pull out the battery. It can be a little tricky, so be careful. Put it back in. Once again, you're going to see 1 and 4 flashing. We're going to hit it to the right. It's going to flash green, and now this light is paired to this remote. Hit the on-off button, You'll notice also when you start to turn these on and off and the lights are paired, they kind of do a little flash, and that's a sign for you that your lights are paired. You'll see a little flash of blue there before they turn on. Turn the remote back off, and now I'm controlling this light with this remote, and guess what? It's only controlling the light on the bottom that it's paired to. If I take the white one, now it's going to turn the other one off, right? And now I have the ability to control up to 8 groups of lights with 2 remotes. Very cool and a very usable feature that allows you to build your ecosystem and build your universes of Ape Labs lighting. You can also pair lights to an Ape Labs Connect. So if you use the Ape Labs Connect, you like to control your lights from the app, which is a great way to do it. It's the elevated experience for sure. You can essentially do the same thing with the remote as you can with the Connect here, and it's limitless. So if you need 16 groups, you just need 4 Connects and 4 devices. Right now we're gonna do 2, so I have 2 Connects here. I have 2 devices, and we'll show you how to do that. First thing we're gonna wanna do is turn on our Connect. So we hold on the on-off button here, and we turn that on. Right now, we'll turn both these lights on, and I'll show you quickly that both of them are being controlled by the Ape Labs Connect. I'm able to black them out at the same time. Now, let's say I want to pair this light to this one Connect. So I'm going to hold the on-off button just like with the remote. It goes into program mode. I am then going to go to more, service mode settings. And that's right at the top, you're going to see lamp pairing. Right now it's disabled. I want to enable it. Same thing as what we're going to do with the remote earlier, but this is done through the Connect. We're going to enable, and you'll see it'll flash green. Now, if we go into devices, we're going to see we're going to see a LightCan that is blacked out. That is the other one that is not paired to the other Connect. So I have this one on, but it's blacked out here because it's not paired to this Connect, and I'm not going to be able to control it with this Connect. So, turn this off, go back here, and I'll show you real quickly. If we're going to black it out, it's only going to black out one. Now, let's say I wanted to be able to control all of these at the same time with multiple Connects. I turn on my second Connect. I grab my second device here, and I basically repeat the same exact steps. I go to service mode settings. This light, we got to put into program mode. Always go into program mode first. Blue and white flashing, beautiful. I go to service mode settings, I hit enable, flashing green. Go to my devices, I'm gonna see the other LightCan blanked out, but this particular LightCan here I see. So if I want to black it out, well, first we gotta hit the button here to turn the light on, there we go. Now I can control it with this light right here. We're blanking it out just to quickly show you how it's working, and this is good to go, but if I grab this one and I hit blackout, it's not doing it. Because why? It's only going to work with the Connect that you've paired it to. That's it. And how do we unpair it is a great question. So we're basically going to just reverse those steps. So I'm going to put this back into program mode. Blue and white flash, here it is. I'm going to go to service mode settings. Lamp pairing is showing enabled. I'm going to disable and delete the lamp pairing. Are you sure you want to? Yes, and yes. Flash is red, and we are now unpaired. Okay? And we're gonna do the same thing with this one. Turn it off. Turn it back on and hold it down so it goes into program mode, blue and white flashing. Service mode settings, lamp pairing enabled, we want to disable. We're going to hit disable, yes, and yes again, it'll flash red. And now, these lights are now no longer paired. if I turn off one of the connects here, they're both are gonna come into the ecosystem of the one that I have left on. I go to devices now, I'm gonna show both light cans in the devices. And if I go to my color picker here and my blackout, you'll see I can do them both with one app. So that is pairing remotes and lamp pairing within your Ape Labs Connect app and Connect device. We think this is a really great feature to add, to gain more control, to make the existing 4-group structure of the Ape Labs ecosystem even better, because there are situations where, again, you want to lock your lights out from being controlled by somebody else's Ape Labs remote or Connect, or that situation where you simply just need more than 4 groups, and this is how you get it done. Keep in mind, you can pair almost limitless number of remotes. I say almost because we simply haven't tested it to a point where we've reached the limit. So who knows, maybe 1 million remotes is the limit, we just haven't gotten there. Same thing with the Connect. You can pair as many Connects at the same time as you need. Okay, everybody, so that is how to pair your ApeRemote and your Ape Labs Connect app to devices and to the lights. So that way you don't get other DJs or other event people controlling your lights with their remote, or in that situation where you simply just need more than 4 groups of control. Now you know how to do it. A lot of people didn't know that this was a feature of the Ape Labs ecosystem, so we're really glad to share and get it out there and also to show you how to do it. If you have any questions on this, make sure you drop them down below. We're always happy to answer your questions. Consider subscribing to our page. We're going to continue to come at you with more tips, more tricks, more information on Ape Labs lighting. So consider subscribing. We'd love to see you back here again. Give this video a like too if you liked it. If you got something out of it, we really appreciate that. And again, check out Ape Labs at apelabs.com. We really hope you enjoyed this video. Again, we hope you got something out of it. My name is Justin Schwartz, and as I always like to say, we'll see you on the next one, everyone. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye-bye.